Not every woman can wear her regalia and stand as a warrior. But the Bible speaks about Deborah, that there was a time when the highways and the byways were unoccupied because everybody was afraid, and every man began to wear skirt, because at that time women are known by their strength of the excellency of war. And every time a woman rises, she becomes a man in the spirit. And in that day, Deborah awake unto her responsibility, and she began to judge in Israel. You thought she judged mortal men? No, she actually judged the invisible realm, because there were demonic princes in the land that were horns of authority, resisting the prosperity of the people. A woman rise, and she stood upon her throne and government, and she said, from today I become a sign and a wonder. Israel don't need a miracle again. In the days when God is looking for kingdom warriors, can you rise? Can you rise and say, I am one upon which the Lord can walk upon? Anytime you see falsehood prosper in a region, it's because righteous men do nothing. You say there are so many false prophets. Where about genuine people? I step into the land of Lafia. I cannot find a genuine friend that is not interested in raising the souls of men, rather than sleeping around with ladies or try to get the money in their pocket. I realize that we need a long of time to walk upon the flesh of the ministers, because so many of them, their flesh is so strong. And you see, one of the easiest way to deal with the flesh is the protocol of death. The flesh does not understand anything, it understand death. If you massage it, it will kill you. One of the only way to die to it is not to try to speak it, no, is to ensure that you stay in the place of prayer. Bible school can't kill your flesh. It will give you knowledge and empower you with wisdom to deceive the body of Christ the more. You will learn so many tactics and strategy how to manipulate men. But if your flesh must die, you must understand how to climb into the mountains of Zion. Say, Moses, meet me upon the mountain top. You don't need to carry food. Come upon the mountain top. There is a food you don't know about. There is a manna in heaven that you can partake of, and you can run with it for many days. You have stayed among the mountains of the clown of the mortal realms, and you have it's associated with mortal men. You have not seen the strength of the invisible host. He said, come. You thought the famine actually was to punish the people. No, the famine was to teach the prophet that there is a supply in heaven. The famine was actually to teach a prophet that you too need to depend upon God. So by the time he start, he said, as long as the Lord liveth upon you by stand, there shall neither be rain nor dew. Lack before him too. He came to a point he began to run, and the Lord said, come, there is a provision you know nothing about. Stand upon this place and raven will feed you. There is a possibility you don't know about. It looks as though every door is closed, but sometimes you can walk through a closed door and it become an open door, depending on the realm that you stand. You must be able to understand that no door is closed except those that have not paid the price to unlock the seal. Every door is a seal, sealed by beings. Everyone that paid the price stand in the land, and the land hearken unto the voice. This is the region why men stand in the region, and they say the region is hard, and kingdom warriors stand, and it looks as though the whole of the host of heaven is waiting for them. You step into an office, everybody say, everyone that come here die, and you stand. As you stand, the Lord tells you that there's an altar and a covenant here, but as you step into this place, it is broken. And you wonder, how does this thing work? It was because you came one that has already been furnace from a furnace of affliction.